Hey guys, this is Paciencia with College for You. I actually wrote an article on the products that I reviewed from Miss Jessie's original, which is basically a product for curly hair, natural hair, kinky curly, all different curly hair types. So I actually do not have the samples here, but I bought 2-ounce bottle samples of every product that I wanted to try. So I have the guide here, and I'm going to show you which ones I tried. There we go. Can you guys see? That's kind of weird. But anyways, take a look at that. I tried the Stretch Silkening Cream, the Curly Pudding, the Curly Meringue, Quick Curls, and right up here. It's kind of blurry. Let's see. There it is, the Baby Buttercream. So I tried this, Curly Meringue, Stretch Silkening Cream, Curly Pudding. And I think that's it. I think that's all the ones I tried. Okay, I do, however, want to try this one, the Rapid Recovery Treatment. So these are the sisters that created it. They are half black, half Japanese. So they understand thick, curly hair, okay? They're sisters, and they're also cosmetologists. So they started the company, and they created this formula, and they live in New York, so they got a lot of curly hair and natural hair to work with. So these are some of the hair textures that they specialize in. And I'll go through the book guide, because this actually came with it. They actually tell you the hair tools that you need to accomplish the look, so you get to identify your hair type with the women in the book. This is her before, and this is her after. Okay? She used the Curly Pudding, and they tell you exactly what you need. They actually show you the technique. So I definitely held on to this just for my own purposes, and I've actually been able to do a better braid out since I got this book. Here's another hair type. That's the before and the after. And they also show you the technique on how to do it. Now, you can do it two ways. You can use heat. You don't have to use heat. This one right here, I actually tried this with the Baby Buttercream. This is the hair texture before, and that's after, and they actually tell you the technique on what to do. So it's very informative. They tell you which products that you can mix. So as you can see that a lot of women have different textures hair. They even show Spanish mixes, a little bit lighter skin that may have curly hair or Caucasian hair texture, and they show little girls. So very informative. Actually, too, if you go on their website, they have videos. So let me give you my review on Miss Jessie's. Love, 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 love the products. Now, I find that the smell, because I thought it was bearable, but my sister hated it. Other people hated the fragrance, the perfume that's behind it. But since they have heard that the product, which is, oops, went blurry. Okay. The Curly Pudding works excellent, but a lot of people did not like the fragrance. So now, if you get the Curly Pudding, which is right there, that purple one, they have it in I think it's a black container now, and it has no fragrance. It's fragrance free. So if you love what the Curly Pudding can do, but you don't love the smell, no problem. They took care of that. The Stretch Silkening Cream, honestly, it is the best addition to hair styling, especially if you have curly hair. You need this product, and let me tell you why. A lot of slippage. It has that slippage. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you have curly hair or kinky hair, you can understand when I say slippage. You need that sliminess, I guess you can even put it, that slippage, that silicone feel in order to comb through your hair without snagging, pulling, ripping. Very important. And this product has just enough, with enough oil that it's not giving you slippage and dry hair. It doesn't make it like mousse or gel or crispy. It doesn't give you that crispy feel. That's what I was going for. The Curly Pudding has, I found, to be a good balance of oil, so that once it dries, it goes on creamy, wet on your hair. So if you're doing a braid out, a twist out, or just going natural on the fly, just crimping and running out the door, it still works well, because what it does is once it dries, there's no oil residue. You can touch your hair and you're not going to see a handful of oil. You can lay down on something and when you come up, you're not going to see oil. If you hug somebody, you know, it doesn't have an oil transfer. You guys remember Coming to America, Soul Glow? It doesn't do that, okay? So just to let you know, it works well. It doesn't have a lot of oil. Now, my kids are half African, okay? And I found that this one, the baby buttercream, works better on my kids' hair texture because it's a tighter curl. And a combination of, I actually use 3. I use the stretch silkening cream to give me that slippage. I use the curly pudding as a moisturizer because it has a good balance of oil. And this one right here also gives oil. It kind of has the consistency of a mayonnaise, I guess. Like a mayonnaise that may have shea butter in it. It has that souffle type balance to it. I don't really know how to describe it, but those 3 oil balances together was perfect. I mean, sometimes you can do, especially in little girls, they go to sleep, kids, they take naps, and when they wake up, their ponytails are like all over the place, okay? This one tamed her hair, laid her hair down. The 3 combinations, and I'm talking like just mixing them in the palm of my hand and rubbing it together and then applying it to her hair. It did not look dry. Sometimes curly hair textures, no matter how much oil you put in it, no matter how much of a moisturizer you put in it still looks dry. This one did not do that at all. It did not look dry at all. So I tried the samples. I actually finished the samples. I'm done with them. So I liked it. I haven't been able to get any more. I can tell you that it's not cheap, okay? I think the 2-ounce sample was like $9 for each of them. But the full-size bottles, you're looking at almost $50. It's about $48, maybe more for some of them. So a full-size bottle is going to cost you a pretty penny. Does it work? Yes. Yes, it does. So sometimes cheap things aren't always good. Sometimes cheap things, they work, but they don't work as good as the expensive things. This would be that case. They work well. Other products work well, but they won't work as good because they formulated, these sisters, they formulated this product to fit curly hair. I believe they took their time. As hairstylists, they probably did a lot of tests before the vision, the dream, the idea came. So they have come up with a technique, come up with products that are tried and true that they use in their salon. So hopefully one day I'll be able to make a trip up to New York and see if they can do something different with me that I've never done before. That would be lovely. But Miss Jessie's sisters, half black, half Japanese, created this product, and I will give them 2 thumbs up. It's very, very, very good. So if you have kinky, curly, kinky hair, if you have Caucasian curly hair, if you have just wild, really untamed hair, try Miss Jessie's. You can shingle with it, you can twist out with it, you can braid out with it, you can doodle with it. You can do all those different techniques. You can crunch and go, you can air, you can wash and go. They have products for everything. Also, too, if you look on their website, they tell you which ones are light moisturizers, which ones have a heavier oil, depending on your hair type. So take a look at it. Check them out. If you find that your hair is just crazy and you can't find anything to make it actually look defined, to bring out the beauty of your curls, to make it look formed, try this product. It's expensive, but it works. Okay? So that's my review on Miss Jessie's. And if you guys have any questions or comments, please don't be afraid to write to me. And please rate and subscribe. I don't know why my camera keeps going out like this. I think you guys can see it too. But anyways, take care, guys. Bye.